They can pull a Carfax off the website, correct?
Yes.
Remind them. Offer on a used vehicle, offer to send them the inspection report, because they should be in the glove compartments of the vehicles. I don't know if they are or not.
No.
We can get them very easily.
Yeah, offer. Again, I'm not sure how many customers will take you up on it, but the fact that you're offering to do these things will make a difference. If the customer's within a reasonable distance, offer to bring the vehicle to them. Again, very few people will take you up on that. But the fact that you're offering.
I had a customer that I drove to in January. I drove the car to them because their car was front wheel drive and they couldn't get up the driveway. And I said, well, let me show you all about how the all wheel drive works. Drove right up their hill, picked them up, they came in and bought.
Not shocking. Not you went over and beyond what most salespeople will do.
I didn't co-sign for them.
No, don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
try not to
I
co-sign
don't
for
think I
you.
can get away with that right now.
Okay?
I'm getting ready to buy my own truck.
And you have to be persistent. The second page, skip it. I don't like it. All right. Help your customer purchase the way they want to purchase. When a call or internet lead comes in with a question about a specific vehicle, acknowledge the question and offer to help them in their research. Okay, that's the exact opposite that most salespeople are taught. They're taught to deny the customer information. And the reasoning behind it, this is the way I was brought up, is if you give them too much information, they won't have any reason to come in. Now, had I been smart, I would have thought to myself, well, if we don't answer their questions, that ain't going to bring them in either. But maybe back then it would have, because
There was no information.
there was no information, plus competition wasn't the same. I lived in a city of 500,000 people. One Honda store, one BMW store, and two Pontiac stores in a city of 500,000 people. So they didn't have a lot of choices. If they wanted to go, nearest Honda store was 60 miles away, nearest BMW store was 60 miles away. So, verify that they have identified the vehicle they plan to buy. Determine, if you can, their time frame, and communicate your dealership value proposition. And I'll give you a couple sample word tracks in here. Read these, pick out what you like, adapt them to your style. This is a great question. Hey, your main concern, is it price, availability, or condition if it's a used vehicle? Let them talk. The more talking the customer does on the phone, or the more verbiage they do if it's an email or a text, the better off you are. You know, people used to come up to me all the time and say, when I was in the business, when I was a sales manager and was always recruiting salespeople, they'd say, so-and-so would make a great salesperson. He or she's got the gift of gab. It ain't the gift of gab that makes a good salesperson. It's the ability to ask good questions and listen to the answers. The more talking the customer does, the closer you are to a delivery. If you're having to do all the talking, something's wrong, okay? So you learn to ask good questions. Answer any caller's questions, address any concerns. Price, explain your market-based pricing. Availability. If they don't have the exact same vehicle that they called about, let them know that you've got alternatives, because you've got a large inventory of vehicles. If I wanted to buy, let's say, I wanted to buy a Traverse, but you didn't have exactly what I wanted, but I was considering a Pathfinder. Can you sell a Pathfinder? Can you sell a Traverse?
Yes.
Okay, good. So
I don't know about you. I'm just kidding.
So you've got two inventories to sell out of.
We do.
That's a blessing.
You're three technically.
Three, kind of Uniontown, right?
Well, we have the Acadia too. For that.
Okay, I'm sorry, you got GMC too.
Well, technically we have four, but I guess.
Yeah, I may buy an Acadia next time, and if
Tell
I
you what,
do,
man, those new ones are nice.
I drove one